Now here we are going to calculate sacrifice ratio. What we have done previously? New profit sharing ratio. Okay. Now after calculating new profit sharing ratio, we will check out sacrifice ratio. You have read out in the this illustration sacrifice ratio, sacrificing. Now we have sacrificing ratio also. Now how to calculate that? Whenever there is an admission of a new partner, old partner have to surrender some of their old shares in favor of the new partner, right? That is what we have studied. That old partners, they give their part of profit, few part of profit to a new partner. Now the ratio in which they surrender their profit is called sacrifice ratio. Okay. So goodwill is paid to the old partner in their sacrifice ratio because the goodwill is the amount of compensation to be paid by the new partner to the old partner for acquiring the share of profit which they have surrendered in favor of the new partner. Now do you remember while explaining you the beginning part, I explained you when the new partner comes, he brings two things. What do he bring? He brings goodwill and his share of capital, right? Now what is goodwill? Goodwill is the amount of compensation which he paid to the old partner. That means this is your goodwill. You have worked out for this. Now this is completely yours. Right? Now he brings one amount. Now in which ratio that amount to be distributed to the old partner? That ratio is sacrifice ratio. Am I clear? Now what is the sacrifice ratio is calculated as? Now what is the formula for sacrifice ratio? Now formula for sacrifice ratio equals to old ratio minus new ratio. Old ratio, that means whatever old ratio the partner carries, minus new ratio which you calculate. You calculate new profit sharing ratio, right? So that you will reduce from that. Whatever the difference you are getting, that is sacrifice ratio. Am I clear? Now let's take one illustration. A, B, C are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 5:3:2. They admitted D into the partnership. The new profit sharing ratio of the partner is 3:2:2:3. See, here you need not calculate new profit sharing ratio. Why? It is already given. Okay, so what you have to do? Only you have to find out the difference, and the difference is sacrifice ratio. Okay, so calculate the sacrifice ratio. Now how we will calculate the sacrifice ratio? What was the formula which I told you? Sacrifice ratio ka formula was old ratio minus new ratio. Now what is the old ratio? Old ratio is 5:3:2. What is the new ratio? 3:2:2. Do remember, we will not take 3. Why? Because 3 is the share of new partner. Am I clear? Fine. So it is 3:2:2. Fine. But we will, while taking the denominator, we will take the total. Fine. It will be 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. So it will be 3/10, 2/10 and 2/10. But we will not take 3. That means we will not calculate for this 3. Am I clear? Why? Because 3 is the share of new partner. Fine. Now A, old ratio 5/10 minus 3/10. Whatever we get. Okay. Now same way we will calculate for B and C. Fine. Now C has no sacrificing ratio. That means whatever goodwill we will give it to A and B only. C will get no share of goodwill. Am I clear? Fine. So the sacrifice ratio is 2:1. Okay. Now old partners, you know, are entitled to get the amount of goodwill in their sacrificing ratio. If any partner has made no sacrifice, like C in this sum, okay, he will not be entitled to any amount of goodwill. Fine. So that is what I explained you in the above illustration. C has no sacrifice, so therefore he will get no share of goodwill. Am I clear? Now let's check out one more illustration. XYZ shares profit in the ratio of 4:3:2. Okay, now P was admitted in the partnership firm as a partner with 1/10 share of profit. Calculate sacrifice ratio of the partner. See, here they have given only old profit sharing ratio and the profit sharing part of the new partner, right? They have not given you new profit sharing ratio. Now do remember, when you have only old profit sharing ratio and the profit share of new partner, how you calculate? What is the system you followed? First system you follow. What you do? You take, let profit be 1. You assume for the profit be 1 and calculate the remaining part of the share. Fine. So you will do the same thing over here. First you will calculate new profit sharing ratio and then you will calculate what? Sacrificing ratio. Okay, so you have to calculate both in this. See how we will do. So let total profit be 1. Okay, P takes 1/10 share out of 1. So we will find out the remaining part of the profit. That means 1 minus 1/10. That is 9/10. Okay, now 9/10 will be distributed among old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Okay, so old profit sharing ratio, that was, we already know in this, that is 4:3:2. Okay, so 4:3:2. 4/9 of 9/10, 3/9 of 9/10, 2/9 of 9/10. So this is the amount which we get for the new profit sharing ratio. Okay, fine. Now again we will enlist these and take out the LCM and calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Now our new profit sharing ratio is calculated for X, Y, Z and P. Now you know very well, for P we need not calculate any sacrificing ratio as he is a new partner. We need to calculate sacrifice ratio for X, Y and Z. Okay, so we will calculate the sacrifice ratio for X, Y and Z. So what is the formula? Again, old ratio minus new ratio. Old ratio we already have in the problem. New ratio we calculated. Okay, so we will find out the difference. 4/9 minus 4/10. Let's calculate and we will get the amount. Do remember, here we will get the LCM same. We need not check out the LCM to be same. So we will get the LCM same only, similar only. We will just check out the above factor, that is 4:3:2. Even we need not check the total of all this should be 90. Okay, no, not required. The ratio is just simply 4:3:2. Am I clear? Now we'll understand accounting treatment of goodwill on the admission of a new partner. See, previously we have done sacrifice ratio. Now do remember, any type of calculation for new profit sharing ratio can come in sacrifice ratio also. Okay, so we will calculate new profit sharing ratio as per the instruction given. System already I have given you. Fine. Again we will find out the difference to find out the sacrifice ratio. Now let's understand the accounting treatment of goodwill on the admission of a new partner. There may be 3 situations related to treatment of goodwill premium at the time of admission of a new partner. First is when the amount of goodwill premium is paid privately. Privately means separately. Now no connection with the business. When no connection with the firm or business, that means no entry. Okay, when the new partner brings his share of goodwill or premium in cash. Now what is the condition? The new partner is bringing his share of goodwill in cash. Okay, so we will do the entry. Now third condition is when the new partner does not bring the share of goodwill or premium in cash. Okay, so first condition, when the amount of goodwill premium is paid privately. When the new partner pays the amount of goodwill in cash to the old partners privately, that is outside the business, no entries are required to be passed. Okay, now no entries are required to be passed. That means you will not pass any entry. Fine. Now next condition, when the new partner brings his share of goodwill premium in cash. Now according to this method we have 2 alternatives. First is when the amount of goodwill premium brought in by the new partner is retained in the business. Okay, and second condition, when the amount of goodwill brought in by the new partner is withdrawn by the old partner. Now let's understand the first system, that is when the amount is retained in the business. If the new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash and his amount is retained in the business, the amount is credited to the capital account of old partners in their sacrificing ratio. The following 2 entries are passed. Now what will be the entry? As we have received cash, so what we will do? Cash account debit. Okay. To what is the reason? Premium for goodwill. So we will write to premium for goodwill. Cash account debit to premium for goodwill. Why? Amount of goodwill premium brought in by the new partner in cash. Okay. Now second entry will be, we will write off the goodwill. Okay, whatever premium we have received, we will write off. Write off means we will transfer it. Now to whom we will transfer? We will definitely transfer it to the old partner. Why? Because this amount belongs to them. In which ratio? Sacrificing ratio. Okay, so what will be the entry? First we will cancel the premium of goodwill. So previously we have credited, now we will debit it. So what will be the entry? Premium for goodwill account debit to old partner's capital account. Okay, now it will be in which ratio? It will be in sacrificing ratio, right? Now when goodwill or premium brought in by the new partner is withdrawn by the old partner. Now what is the condition? Old partner is withdrawing the goodwill. Fine. Now what will be the entry? Now we have passed above two entries we have passed. One for receiving the goodwill, another for transferring the goodwill, right? Now we will pass those two entries similarly and add one more entry, that is third entry, when the amount is withdrawn. What will be the entry? Old partner's capital account debit to cash or bank account. Okay, that is amount of goodwill or premium withdrawn by the old partner. Okay, now you have to note it down that sometimes the amount which has been withdrawn by the old partners is half or 1/4. So we will pass the entry only for half of the amount or 1/4 of the amount. Okay, suppose for example A and B are the partners. Okay, now they are getting goodwill of 5,000 each. Okay, but they are withdrawing only half of the amount, not full. So what will be the entry? Entry will be same. A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to cash account. This is the entry for withdrawal, right? But what will be the amount? Amount will be 2,500, 2,500 and 5,000. Okay. Why? Because they have withdrawn half of the amount which has been transferred in their account for goodwill. Fine. We will take one more illustration to understand this complete system further. Now let's take an illustration related to that. A and B are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Their capitals are 1,80,000 and 1,40,000 respectively. Okay, they admitted X in the partnership on the condition that he will bring 67,500 as goodwill. Now what is goodwill? 67,500. Okay, and 1,50,000 as capital, and will get 1/4 share in the profit of the firm, assuming that the capital and goodwill have been brought in cash by the new partner. So we know very well that we are assuming that whatever new partner brings, it is in hard cash. Okay, so we will pass the journal entry and find out new profit sharing ratio of the partners when goodwill is retained in the firm. See, now for goodwill also there are many conditions. Okay, so now here the condition which we are following, they have given two conditions, that is one, goodwill is retained in the firm. What is the second condition? Goodwill is withdrawn by old partners. Okay, so both the condition how we will carry out. So let's go for first condition, that is goodwill is retained in the firm. Okay, so what will be the solution? When the amount of goodwill is not withdrawn by the old partner. See, first and foremost we have to understand what things have come to us. So what things have come in the business? Capital from X and premium for goodwill. When we are getting goodwill, that means we call it premium for goodwill. Okay, now we are getting it in hard cash. Now what is coming to us? Money, that is bank. Okay, so whatever comes is debited as per the journal entry. So money is coming in the business, so we will debit, bank account debit. Total amount will be debited. Now what is the reason? First reason is X capital, second reason is premium to goodwill. So we will credit these two accounts, that is to X capital to premium for goodwill. Am I clear? Now what we will do in second step, we will always write off the goodwill. Okay, what we will do? We will write off the goodwill as per the instruction given. Now, what is the instruction being given over here? They say that goodwill is retained by the firm. Now, when the goodwill is retained by the firm, that means first and foremost, what is my criteria? I have to cancel the goodwill. Previously, I have credited goodwill. Now, cancellation, I will debit goodwill. Okay, so let me debit the goodwill. Okay, now to retain the goodwill, first and foremost, I will distribute this to the old partners. Now, old partners are not withdrawing. I am just distributing it to them in their sacrifice ratio. I hope you remember when we were doing sacrifice ratio, we made it very clear that goodwill premium, that means whatever goodwill new partner brings in the business, that will be distributed as per the sacrifice ratio of the old partners. Okay, so what we will do? We will distribute this premium to the old partners in their sacrifice ratio. Am I clear? So that is what. See, you can see the premium of goodwill 67,500. Fine. Now that premium for goodwill will be distributed in sacrifice ratio. Now down we will check out in working note that how to find out sacrifice ratio. That I have already told you. Do remember, while doing goodwill ka entries, you have to first make a working note. Okay. Why you will make a working note? Because there you have to calculate sacrifice ratio. Do remember, at any cost you have to calculate sacrifice ratio. Why? Though the goodwill is retained in the business, okay, but still it will be distributed, and for distribution we need to know the sacrifice ratio. Am I clear? Now this sacrifice ratio will be calculated as per the new and old ratio. Am I clear? Fine. Now let's understand the second part of the problem, when the amount of goodwill is withdrawn by the old partner. First part was when it is retained. Second part is what? When it is withdrawn. See, first two part of the entry is similar. What amount is coming to us? So bank account debit to X capital to premium on goodwill. Fine. Second entry, again the same entry, that means transfer of premium. Okay, now how we will transfer the premium? Premium on goodwill will be, premium for goodwill will be debited to old partner A and B, that is to A's capital to B's capital. Do remember, in which ratio? Sacrifice ratio. Am I clear? Now next part, here when the goodwill is withdrawn by the old partner, so what will be the condition? Money is going from the business, right? Who is getting? Partners are getting. So A's capital account, B's capital account to bank account. Am I clear? Why? Because goodwill is withdrawn by the partner. Fine. Now calculation of new profit sharing ratio. We will prepare a working note. This is our working note. Now in this, what we have got? We have got only the old ratio and new partner who is admitted, what share he is getting that. So what will be the system which we will follow to calculate the new profit sharing ratio? That will be, we will assume the total profit, okay, and from that we will find the remaining profit. Now with that remaining profit we will give the share to both the partners. Fine. Now after giving the share to both the partners, whatever will be the result, we will enlist down all partners, that means even new partner, okay, and we will take down the LCM. Now after LCM we will check out the above ratio. So here we will get the new profit sharing ratio 9:6:5. Okay, so as the new profit sharing ratio is not given in the question, therefore it will be presumed that the old profit sharing ratio will be sacrifice ratio. That is, it will be presumed that the partners have sacrificed in their old ratio. Okay, we are not being given any new profit sharing ratio. Fine, only old profit sharing ratio we have. Fine. So what we will do? We will presume that the old profit sharing ratio is only the sacrifice ratio. Okay, is it clear? Do remember, again I will repeat, whenever there is no new profit sharing ratio, though we have calculated new profit sharing ratio, but in the sum it is not been given, so therefore what we will do, we will presume that the old profit sharing ratio will be the sacrificing ratio. We are assuming this, okay. So that is, it will be presumed that the partners have sacrificed in their old ratio. Am I clear?